Oh my god, my voice cracked so bad. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. How's everybody? Hi. Hi. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's the right get up. Hey, everybody. Hello. You're probably wondering why I have so much energy, and I promise you, it's for a good reason. I promise. I'm not hyper or anything. I just no, I take that back. I might be a little bit hyper, but I'm just having a good day. Okay. I hope you all had a good day. Hello. Oh, I gotta say hi to everybody. Hello, Mahit. Oh, you're the first one here. Hi. Fenida Layla. Hello, welcome. Never seen your name before. Hi. Hi, Luna. Hi, Titi. Hi, Vanilla. Hi, I. Hello. Hi, Violet. Hi, Chaos. Hi, I again. Look, there's so many. Doot, 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 doot. Tat, 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 tat. Hi. Sugar rush? Not really a sugar rush. I promise not a sugar rush. It was, I'll explain. Hi, Jaka. Hi, darling. Hello. By the way, I love your Minodachi pictures and your art in the Discord is great. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Lloyd. Hello. I'm gonna say properly. Hi. Hello. Hello. It feels like it's been so long, even though it's really just been a day that I haven't streamed. It's not Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull. Plus, I don't know where to find Red Bull in Canada. Anyway, ow! I hit my knee on the table. Okay. So, come on, Nico. Hello. Hello. So, let me start off what happened today. I'll explain what happened yesterday too, but today first. So today, oh my god, guys. um, this morning, I woke up around 10:30, and then my who was it? I think it was my sister. She called me and she's like, "Dude, we gotta go out for lunch now." I'm like, "What? What do you mean? It's 10:30 in the morning. What lunch?" And then she goes like, "We're having lunch with Popo and Gong Gong." I'm like, "Oh, that means grandma and grandpa." Yeah, grandma and grandpa, by the way. Yeah, it means grandpa and grandpa and grandma and grandpa. So yeah, she was like, "Yeah, we're having lunch with Popo and Gong Gong," and I was like, "Oh, okay, then." But it's still so early. What time do we have to be there? And she's like, "We have to get there by 12:30." I'm like, "Oh, who's driving? Am I driving or?" And she's like, "No, Grandpa's gonna pick us up in his nice ass car." So I'm like, "Wait, if he's gonna pick us up, I don't have to get ready for another 2 hours. Why are you calling me now?" And she's like, "Cause I know you take forever to get ready." And I'm like, "Bitch, it'll take me that long." Oh my god, come on, Echo, you're Mino Tachi. I love the Mino Tachi. Come on, Echo. Otsuki, hello. Hiya, B-Daddy. Why do I have a giant... It's not a mallet. It's a hammer. There's difference. Don't betray Hammakun like this. Okay. So yes, yes. The drive is actually only about 20 minutes max with traffic. And she woke me up 2 hours earlier than I needed to be, so I went back to sleep. And then I woke up around 12. And I played with my phone for a bit. And my grandpa and grandma, they came to pick me and my sister up at 12:15. So it was me, my sister, grandma, and grandpa in my Gong Gong's Porsche. It's a white one and red in the inside. It's really spacious Porsche. And turns out we were going to a place called Main Street. And if you don't know what Main Street is, in at least in the area that I'm in Toronto, it's just this really old area that has really nice parks and really good food and is kind of expensive but good food. So we went there and There's a lot of main streets in Canada though, so I don't really know if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a really cool, really old looking place with a lot of tiny shops. So we go there and my grandpa's like, I booked us a place for Italian food. I'm like, oh, Italian food? Sure, let's have Italian food. And we go in there and we have a table at the back. It was really quiet. It was about to rain, but it was really quiet. Not many people around. Fancy restaurant. And we get like the fancy olive oil bread. You know the fancy olive oil bread? You ever get that at restaurants where like you haven't even ordered a single thing yet, but somehow they're like, here's some olive oil bread with herbs on top. And you kind of just go like, I haven't, but I didn't order this. And they just give it to you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then they give you the fancy sparkly water, not just regular water. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what we had in the beginning. And then right when we sit down, my grandpa's like, so how has work been? And I'm like, can we order first, please? I'm like, oh no, this place fancy. I always flip on the fancy, right? It's the good fancy bread. Like, when else are you gonna get free bread like this that just keeps coming? You don't have to pay for it, too. It's just like, you know, they refill the bread. Yeah. Big rib. I was like, fuck. In my brain, I was like, oh shit. I was an anime girl. Hey, I'm an anime girl 24/7. What you talking about? Free food. Yes, free food. Obviously, you have to order some other stuff, but when you think about it, as long as you eat a shit ton of that fancy olive oil bread, you could like order the tiniest thing and the bread would still keep coming. Sparkling water sounds fancy. Yeah, it was a San Pellegrino's no, something like that. It was great. It was wonderful. And then after that, you know, we sat down. My grandpa asked the question. We ordered food. We had a calamari frito. I said something cho. Said something cho. A pizza and seafood fettuccine and tiramisu at the end. Tiramisu. I don't really know how to pronounce the word in its native language, but tiramisu. So yeah, four things for us to all share. And when the food came and stuff, you know, we were talking, and my grandma and grandpa were talking about like how often do you see your dad's side of the family, because these two grandparents are on my mom's side. They're my mom's parents, not my dad's parents. I'm much closer to my mom's side, so yeah, it was my dad's parents that we were talking about. And they're like, have you called them? Because they're in Hong Kong. They're not in Canada. Yeah, my grandma was like, have you called them? Like, have you seen them? And I'm like, no. And they're like, when's the last time you called them? I'm thinking Mother's Day. Twas a while ago, Mother's Day. I don't know, is Mother's Day on different days around the world? For as far as I know, it was a couple months ago. Yeah. So we had that. You know, talked about that. We also talked about like how my cousins are growing up, or the little things that we did as kids together. How I used to sleep over at my grandparents' place. We talked a lot about that. It was great. It was great. I loved it. And then we reached closer to the end of the day. Oh, my mom's coming. Hi, Mom. Hello. Hi, Mom. Would you like to say hi, Mom?
Say home, Mom.
The chat's delayed by like 20-30 seconds, so you gotta wait.
안녕하세요.
Why?
Hi.
They're all saying hi.
你好吗?
It's cat.
It's cat.
Yeah, they're all saying hi.
你们都好棒啊.
Why you gotta say it in Mandarin, mommy? 应该没比吗？
super duper busy.
Oh,
Overtime
How was
for an
dinner?
hour.
how was dinner?
哦，OK 啊，幾好啊，
飽唔飽肚啊？
好飽。
你食咗咩啊？
赤鬼，
啊 Why didn't you take me?
啱啲 Carol 請我食飯啊，
Oh,
我生日飯到而家先食飯
was it good? What'd you order? What'd you order?
A lot.
Like what?
We have Toro.
Toro without me, you didn't bring any home?
咁人哋請我食飯，我點可以再 take away 啫？
咁又係嘅。And what else? Sashimi? Sushi?
雞泡魚乾。
咦？我又可以喺呢度整，點解你唔就咁喺屋企整啊？點解要出去整啊？哦，咁又係嘅。And anything else?
Back up.
Was it? Does it taste better than how you make it? Okay. Where was I? Where was I? What was I talking about, guys? I forgot. Also, yes, that was mom. You guys, I feel like all you like seeing my mom in the stream. You always say hi. Jota! She's going to bed. Oh, you're also... Well, a lot of you said hi to mom. Aw. Yeah, I did. I walked the dogs with Cottage today. To yell at the handler. Sorry. Oh, right, the later end of the day of my grandma's. Right. Thank you. What happened? Okay, I remember this. It's kind of hard to forget. We were sitting, like, me and my sister on one side. My grandpa and I were across each other, and then my grandma was across my sister. And my grandpa, like, leaned over diagonally to talk to my sister first. He was like, let's talk some serious stuff. And I was like, what do you mean serious stuff? You know, in my head, I'm like, what do you mean serious stuff? And my grandpa goes like, so, Mia's sister, I'm not gonna say what her name is, but Mia's sister, what are you doing now? What's your plan? And then my sister kind of goes like, plan for what? I have many plans. I plan on going on vacation. What other plan? And then my grandpa was like, well, you have two options. Work and then school again, or school again and then work after. Which one is it? And I was like, oh fuck. This question's gonna come at me afterwards, isn't it? Oh me, I kind of think. Trust me, there's more I need to tell you about that. But first, let me get through this. So, yeah, I heard he was like with the whole two choices thing. I was panicking internally, and my sister, she's the one who took the brunt of it first, right? Because she's the one that got asked first. So I was safe. But my sister was like, so she took it like an interview question. She answered it like she was literally in an interview. Like, okay, well, first of all, I'd like to do research in this and this and this. And the second plan I have is to do practical blah, 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 blah in this area and this area. And then finally, for furthering my education, I'd like to do this and this and this and this. So I was like, oh, fuck, she got a plan. She got a plan. And then I was like, oh, crap. And I was like, yeah, good for you. Are you? What else are you gonna do? Because I didn't want it to be my turn. I did not want my turn to come, so I kept trying to stall. I was like, yeah, so Kade, how was this and this going for ya? You got any plans for that and that? You know? I was like, gotta stall. I was like, I don't wanna do this no more. Yeah, I was trying not to answer the question. I was trying to prevent my turn from answering the question from coming. I was like, hell no, am I answering this question? And then my grandpa, there was like a plate of that seafood fettuccine on the table still. It was almost all done. There was like 5 or 6 pieces of cherry tomatoes left. And he used his fork and knife to separate these cherry tomatoes in a circle. In a perfect circle. And he's like, okay, so you have this many options. What are they? And then my sister literally starts pointing to each cherry tomato, like, so, out of all of this, I can't do all of it though, because if I eat too many cherry tomatoes, I'm gonna be too full. So I can only pick a few. And they were trying to make this an analogy thing with the freaking cherry tomatoes as food and life plans. And I was getting confused, but I figured it out in the end. So my sister was pointing to the cherry tomatoes like, this cherry tomato is research. That cherry tomato is clinical trial shit. That cherry tomato is my education and master's degree. That tomato is me working in the ICU. And then I was like, bruh, I don't even have that many cherry tomatoes. She has like 10. But yeah, I was like, and then my grandpa was like, okay, so you have a lot of cherry tomatoes. You just gotta not eat too many of them. So which one are you gonna eat? And my sister was like, I don't know yet. I have time to decide. I'm on break right now. I just graduated. You know, I want to take my time to rest because once I start working as a registered nurse, I'm not gonna have time to rest. So I was like, oh, good plan. What are you gonna do while you're resting? And then my grandpa was like, so out of all of these, which one do you like the most? Or like, have you ever thought about branching out into something else like pediatrics or paramedics? And I was like, okay, oh, yeah. Have you ever done any of that? Didn't you say you want to do that before? You know, I just kept trying to stall. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna answer this damn question. I was so adamant about not answering it. But then, the waiter took away the plate of cherry tomatoes. And it just broke the concentration and focus that was on my sister. And my grandpa looked at me and he was like, so Mia, it's your turn. What are your plans for the future? And I'm like, oh fuck. and then I think I was like looking up at the ceiling like, you know, I'm doing great right now. Like, I have a decent income. I don't really need to be in a rush to do anything. And then he's like, well, you have to be doing something. And I was like, yeah. I'm doing things. Don't worry. And then my my grandpa, he's like, well, you, like I said, you had two options. You know, he repeated the, you have two options of work and school or school then work. Which one are you doing? I'm like, well, right now it's work and then school. But I might apply for school in November again. If I really wanted to apply for my master's, which honestly I kind of don't. But like, just to appease my grandfather, I felt like I had to give him some kind of answer that would make him think that I have a plan for the future. And my sister, when she heard that, like when she heard me say I was gonna apply to get my master's, to be in a master's program in November, she was like, "But Mia, you haven't done anything all year. Like your resume hasn't like expanded for like a year. What the heck are you gonna do? Like it's gonna be the same as last year." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't really apply last year," but like my my grandpa, he was like, have you thought about like doing something else than what you're currently doing? And he doesn't know that I'm streaming. He knows I draw, but he doesn't know about the streaming. So he was like, Mia, you know, like have you ever thought about working at a hospital like your sister, or in a clinic, or like in research? I did research. It ain't for me. I ain't doing that again. I've worked in a clinic. That was nice. Might do that again. Hospital, I hate that place with a passion, so I never want to work there. And then I gave like I said that confidently, but then my grandpa was like, "You're limiting your decisions, Mia. You're limiting all your options for the future. You shouldn't be doing that. You should have an open mind and take any job that's open for you." And I was like, ah, fuck. But I don't want it. I don't want the job. I don't want to work in the hospital. Yeah, that's what my grandpa was like. Mia, you need to stop closing the doors on yourself. You gotta open more doors instead. I'm like, I'm doing that. And then is this? Yes, it is the same one. But I'm like, I'm doing fine right now, though. Like, I'm okay. Porsche grandpa? Yes, it's the Porsche grandpa. And you know what? I don't blame him for wanting me to do well. I don't blame him for wishing me the best and trying to make me see that there are opportunities out there in the world that I could use my medical related degree for. I don't blame him for trying to make me or push me into that direction, because that is what my degree is. Like, I didn't get that degree for nothing. So I understand that he is anxious for me to, he wants to hear that I have started working in person somewhere. Because apparently remote work isn't real work to him. I mean, I think it's just a generation gap thing where he doesn't understand that remote work is still work, you know? But he didn't, I don't think he gets it. I know my sister's friend is someone who works remotely and he doesn't understand it. But like, I didn't want to tell him that I'm a streamer, because that is something I don't think he would understand at all. Like, if he doesn't understand that remote working is a thing, how is he gonna understand streaming? I don't think he would. Yeah. But like, if my mom told him, he hasn't said a thing. I know my mom hasn't told. My mom told her friends, but I don't think she's told anybody else as of right now. Yeah. So that whole thing happened, and I sounded so unconfident, not confident. I just sounded weak when I was like, I have a plan. Don't worry, I have a plan. And then he eventually gave up because the server came by with a dessert menu, and we were like, tiramisu. And then my grandpa was like, if you ever need help for money to get into school, like to pay for tuition, then you can always come to me. And you don't have to go to your parents. Just come to me. And I was like, what do you mean? No. I have money for my tuition. And I get grants from the government. And my parents have saved up. So I don't need... And you don't have to. Like, it's fine. And my grandpa was like, no. We care about you, and I have set money aside for your education. And I was like, oh, why don't you save it for yourself? I'm good. And he was like, no. We're gonna pay for that education. If you ever need the help for like textbooks or the tuition itself, or if you need any extra electronics for your schooling, I got you. And I was like, oh, thank you, Grandpa. And then my grandma next to him was like, don't think that you have to work to earn money for a few years before you go back to school. We got you. Just focus on your education if that is what you want to do. You don't have to worry about the money. So that's why whenever my grandma talks to me about university stuff, she's like, Mia, why aren't you going to masters right away after you graduated? I'm like, because I wanted to work. And she was like, but there's no point. We got money for you. You could go right away. I'm like, Papa, that is not how it works nowadays. Good grades is not everything. If you haven't worked a day in your life, no master's program's gonna accept you. And she's like, oh, I see. And then I think she forgets. And then I have to explain it all over again. But yeah, that is what happened between me and my grandparents today. Oh, yes, tiramisu. And then by the end of that, when I was just like, I'm taking my time. I'm still working. I have income. Do not worry about me. That is when the tiramisu came and we started talking about something else. So I was like, crisis somewhat averted. So yeah, it was rough. Hi, berries. Hello. That spot to be in was so rough. So rough. Very, very, very rough. They make videos and then they get some money. Oh my god. No, I get that. I read the whole I didn't know how to explain to my parents, like, yeah, I get donations and super chats. And she's like, you're not a charity. Why do you get donations? I'm like, Mom, no, not like that. I'm like, it's them supporting me, Mommy. That's what that means. And she's like, but with money? I'm like, yes. And whenever I go pee, they also send me money too. And she's like, what in the... She's like, what? I'm like, don't ask me, Mom. They just do. They're supporting me in my work. And if that is how they want to do it, I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, my mom got confused about the whole aspect of what's a dono, what's a supo, what's a bit, what's a cheer. You know, like she had no idea. What's a membership? I'm like, mommy. When I tried to explain members only game nights or members only streams and members only chat, she was like, I don't get it. They subscribe to you every single month, and I'm like, yes, mommy, every month. They have to pay a certain amount of money every month to be a member. And the longer they're a member, the better it is, I suppose. But like the longer they're a member, the more time they can spend with the whole membership perks. And she's like, perks? What perks? I'm like, oh, streams, more streams, I suppose. Game night like I'm doing tonight. That it was that night that we had the game night till like 4 a.m. And my mom was like, oh, so that's why you game so late at night. I'm like, not always. And and she's just like, make sure you don't stay up too late though. Just because they're your members doesn't mean you gotta sacrifice your sleep schedule. I'm like, mommy, that's not on them. That's probably on me. And she's, well, then Mia, get your members to teach you how to have a good sleep schedule. I'm like, but mommy, they're here for me. And she was like, but Mia, you gotta realize if they pay enough money to want to support you like that and your career, they're gonna want you to be healthy too, right? And I'm like, oh. I couldn't think of a comeback to that. Oh, like, yes, it was exactly like that. Exactly. Hi, Raiden. Hello. Welcome. They pay to play with me. Yes, they do. You want to be a member? Ah. Hopefully one day you guys can. Only do it if you have the financial stability to do it though. Or until you get gifted one by random chance, okay? If you don't have the financial stability to do it, don't do it. I do not encourage that. Don't sacrifice your wallets for me, okay? How do we teach you the good... Exactly! Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway. So after the whole tiramisu thing, right? And after the talk. I guess we're getting... Mama, no! It's Hamakun. Yeah, after that, me and my grandparents walked around Main Street again, and my grandpa was like, hold my hand. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, do you remember when we all lived in Hong Kong? And we did this and this together, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I remember. And then my hand started to get sweaty, and I was like, oh, fuck. Ugh, I want to let go, but I can't let go. Hi, Gandhi. Hi. Think it's cool? Thank you. It's Hammerkun. Yes, that happened. And then, I'd say maybe like an hour later, we finally got home. And then me and my sister started watching a show called The Resident on Disney+. It's a really good medical show, by the way. My favorite character is Mina. But anyway, after that, me and my sister went to walk the dogs. Really good weather. And the incline was so steep. My heart rate was at like 120 on average. Just for a walk. It was a big incline. And then my sister went out. She went to... I think she went downtown to celebrate someone's birthday. And then I was home alone. I just had leftovers from lunch. I finished like a pizza or two. Just two slices of pizza and a calamari piece for dinner. Then I showered. And then by that time I finished, it was probably around 9. And then starting at 9, that is when I started recording the song that I want to do. I think I've mentioned this many times, but I am working on a solo cover song, okay? And it is taking some time. The mixer that I'm looking for, I already talked to the mixer, but they just got their wisdom teeth out, so their comms are technically still closed. But I messaged them and they were like, once I get out of the hospital and I'm recovered, like you'll be first. I'm like, oh. Nice, thank you. So, just gotta wait for that. And once it gets mixed, I am still waiting on the skeb. But once it gets mixed and I have the skeb art back, then I can start finding someone for that music video I want. And I think I already know who I want. I just need to make sure that they're available. and get waitlisted if anything. So maybe the cover will be out in like a month or so, maybe even more. Who knows? I don't know the wait time for things. I don't really know how long it takes to make a cover. Last time I made a solo cover, it took 3 months, but this time I'm being a little bit more proactive with getting things done. So I hope, crossing my fingers, that it gets done soon. And I really pray my skeb does not get cancelled. If it gets cancelled, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. But I looked at the skeb artist and their completion rate is 100%. Their average response time is less than a day. Their average completion rate is, I think, 3 days, but it's been more than that now. But I think it might be because it's a really complicated art piece that it's taking longer. The maximum I think the maximum amount of time it takes for them to complete before it expires is 30 days. So I think I'll get it. I'll get it within a month. At least the art I'm gonna get within a month. But then after that, I don't know. I don't know how long the rest of it's gonna take. I have no idea. I wish I could give you a time frame so you can expect when it'll come out. But I cannot. I'm not gonna tell you what song it is, but I can tell you the process at the very least. So yes, and that's what happened. And then I started recording all the way up until I started streaming. So my voice kind of started cracking at the beginning of the stream. Now you know why. It's because I was singing for 3 hours. Asking how scab works in terms of how much you pay versus what you get depends on every artist. Like if you're a very well-known artist, then or like your art is just higher quality, tends to be more expensive, right? If you want to convert it to USD, I believe like a really nice piece can go up to like $300. But I typically go for smaller artists that have high quality. You know, gotta support the tiny artists out there, right? And I paid, I think it was, because I'm doing more than one art piece from them, so it would technically be double the amount of money. I would say I paid 150 Canadian, which is about 120 USD, maybe a bit less than that. 115, 120 USD, I believe. Depends on conversion rates. But yeah, that's what I paid for. Mixing, I don't know how much it's gonna cost at the moment because it's complicated. And the MV, I actually have no idea. No clue. Depends on who I find and how complex the MV is. Well, I don't mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want... Ooh, I see. Cool. Wait, hold on. I feel like I missed the question. Tiki, do you prefer YouTube over Twitch for streaming? Personally, yes. I actually, before I started streaming on YouTube, I tried out Twitch once. Because I wanted to figure out which one was more beginner friendly. And I just found YouTube to be way more beginner friendly in the beginning. And then I also weighed the pros and cons of streaming on either one. And I thought for the long term, YouTube would do me better, do me good. Twitch would not be as great. I also hated how the VODs wouldn't get saved. I love them. I love my VODs. I love saving them. Would be really sad if they didn't get saved. So, yeah, I was like, I need to save all the VODs. Save! And then, I don't know. I just like the community over here. Twitch is confusing. I don't know how to use Twitch stuff. So yeah. Wish you could jump, but I'm still learning. I wish you luck. Did you guys see the thing I posted finally? The art that I drew. It was very scuffed in my opinion. But hold on, let me see. I have it here somewhere. I know I can do better. This was like a very experimental art style that I was trying out. I think it is here. Oh, found it. Found it. Where is it? No, it didn't save properly. Why aren't you opening up? Gee. No. No. Really? Wow. Why are you like this? Oh, come on. It won't go in. Man, the casual Mia? Yeah, the casual Mia. I didn't post it on YouTube, so some of you might not have seen it. Trying to see if I can pull it up. Here, I'll just share my screen with you real quick. Where is it? This thing. This thing. Yeah, this picture. I posted it earlier, but very experimental art. Wasn't sure if I really wanted to post it because I thought it wasn't finished yet, but I decided that I'll post it because if I don't, then I'll never post it. And if I never post it, then you guys will never see it. I posted it on Twitter, so if you guys want to save it, you can save it there. I think I'm a beginner. All the emotes in my chat on YouTube, I drew all of those myself besides 2 of them. So yeah, those were my newer art style, I would say, for emotes. The older ones didn't look as good, and they weren't very cohesive. But I think the emotes I drew for myself this time are very cohesive. They look like they were drawn by the same person. At least the ones that I drew look like they were drawn by the same person. Yeah, very happy about those. And I drew what else did I draw? You guys know I've drawn quite a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll show you guys next time. Not today. Not today. Oh. Any tips for extreme beginners like me? Yes, I have probably 2. 2 of the biggest ones. 1, learn how to use your layers, like how to manipulate them, how to change what kind of layer they are. My personal favorites is the linear burn one, an add layer, and multiply layer. Or also like which order you want to put things in for layers. You should really know how to do that. That is the biggest thing. Manipulating them changes everything. It makes your life so much easier. And the second thing is find brushes that you love. One that you think you can use for a long time that will reflect the kind of art that you want to do. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be stuck for a long time trying to use different brushes, and different brushes change how you draw. It'll change the vibe of your drawing. Like for me, I draw emotes a lot, so my brush that I use is very solid, tapered end that's very sharp. It doesn't fade out at the tip. There's people who do a little more softer art with an airbrush entirely. They change the opacity and how dense it is as they draw. But for me, I just, line art, I use that one pen. To color things in, I use one kind of pen, like a brush. And then for the details, I also use only one other kind of pen. Sometimes I'll switch it up if textures are involved, but definitely have like a specific pen set that you can work with for a long time so you can have a solidified art style. And then once you have that solidified art style, then I feel like you should branch out to like try other brushes, maybe other art styles. But to get yourself used to drawing, I would suggest really just having that one set first and learning how to use layers. Those are my 2 biggest tips for you as a beginner. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, learn how to use the other fancy tools, like a lasso tool, fill tools, like, maybe how to, or maybe like study your anatomy or whatever. I'm like, no. You can study anatomy without drawing it entirely. You could just look at a book and be like, okay, this goes like this goes like that, and like trace with your fingers or something. No, but if you're really trying to draw and you're actively on a tablet or on your app of some sort, and you're holding a pen to physically draw things out, you need to know how to do those 2 things. Because you don't have to draw people, right? You could draw, like a landscape thing. You could draw animals. It doesn't have to be people. So, I would leave that to more specified things. But yeah, that is my personal top 2 things that I would suggest any beginner artist know how to do. Layers and brushes. I mean, those are like the 2 things you use the most as an artist, in my opinion. It helps you like figure out. Because for me, whenever I do line art, I used to do every single line on one layer. I wouldn't separate them. And then when I went back to try and change the color of the lines so that they weren't all entirely black, it was really difficult because they were all together. Like for example, my hair versus clothing. If they're all on the same layer, it makes it very difficult to shade just that one part. Especially if you want a gradient. So then I figured out, okay, separate line art for my face, my hair, body, and clothing. And then I would color them separately and then merge it together after. Like at the very end. That's like the end thing. You don't do that in the beginning. Yeah, that is a personal tip of mine that I do. I don't think everybody does it. Some people like to do line art at the very end. Like I've seen people who just color. They start off with color, then they add shading, and then at the very end they do line art. I don't know how to do that. I have no idea. But I have seen people do it, and it is skill that I do not have. And it's okay for me not to have it. I know many things about art, but I cannot do them myself. I only started drawing last year, so I am not the best drawer in the world, but I feel like I'm a slightly more than a beginner at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I can give some decent advice. At least more than just the study this, study that. Nah, I can give you practical advice. Also, I have chocolate here that I really want to eat. Should I give you my chocolate review? There's 4 different types. It's one of those packets, like the boxes. It's Coffee Crisp, Kit Kat, Aero, and Smarties. Let's eat one of these. I want a Kit Kat first. Wait, no, that's probably one of the sweetest. What's the not sweet one? Probably the coffee one, right? Yeah. I love your Minodachi. Don't change it. No! No! Keep the Minodachi. Smarties are chocolate. What do you mean? They're chocolate. Rate them out of 10. Okay. Coffee Crisp one first. I like coffee. Okay. Dry on the outside. Dry on the inside. Wet on the outside. It's interesting. Hi, I'm trying chocolate. Do I like Kit Kat? Yeah? Who doesn't? Oh my god, wait. Are you guys the type of people who don't eat Kit Kats the right way? Or do you eat Kit Kats the right way? You guys eat Kit Kats properly? Do you? Well, cool. It does. I'm actually not chewing with my mouth open. But my model likes to open my mouth for me. Eat the entire bar in one bite. Tsuki, no! That's an abomination. Don't do that. Like, break and eat them? Yes. Or like, you bite just down the side so it cuts off, you know? Don't bite the chunk in the... No! Drawing of Sona? Oh, I like. What is the best materials to draw? I can't tell you, because everyone has a different need, different want. I have an Apple Pencil and a my iPad is 11 inches, so it's not very big, but that is what I draw on. I think I need to replace the screen protector soon because there's a lot of cracks in it and it's just annoying me when I draw. It's not even deep of a crack, it's just like on the surface level, but it's still annoying. Okay, I finished the Coffee Crisp. Not that memorable of a flavor, it's just coffee. I like to bite the chocolate. Oh, I like to do that too. Okay, so how dare you eat the Kit Kat whole? My goodness, you guys. Pain. Cannot believe this. You guys. What kind of a Minodachi are you? You gotta honor the chocolate and eat them correctly. My goodness. You ever eat your Kit Kats frozen? I do like it when they're cold. I like cold chocolate. I don't like when it's melted. I have friends who like melted chocolate. Is that strange? I like to break mine too, or I just like to bite that piece off. I like to break it in half with my mouth. I'll just stick it up in my mouth and break it in half and make sure that I don't bite the other half. You prefer Kinder Bueno? I don't like Kinder Bueno. I'm not allowed to eat it too much apparently. I don't know why. My mom never let me have them. She let me have Kit Kats, but never Kinder Bueno, and I never understood why. Mmm. 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 So much chocolate. Hold on. Let me drink more water. Mmm. It's sweet. That arrow one is really sweet. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have chips after this. This is really sweet. I'm not having Kit Kats. This one was Arrow. A-E-R-O. It's like little bubbles on the inside, apparently. Oh! 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 Wah! Wah! Takarashi! Thank you for the gifted memberships! Thank you! Who was it? Let's see. Wolf Sage? Chiruna, Hazel, Benita, and Ryan. You guys! Welcome to the membership. Oh my gosh, you guys will see all of my embarrassing membership stuff now. Make sure you guys join the Discord too for the channel, yeah? Make sure you guys join the channel in Discord to get your membership perks, because a lot of the membership perks are also in Discord. Especially for game nights. Yeah. Thank you, Sugarashi, for the gifted memberships. Aww. Yeah. Yeah. You can't have memberships? You can have social media? That sucks. Hey, at least you have YouTube. At least you have YouTube, because YouTube is slowly becoming social media, but not yet. Okay, should I have Smarties or Kit Kat? I'm gonna have Kit Kat. Hi, Cloud Sisters. Hello. Hello. Of course, the person named Sugarashi. Remember? No, okay, Kyosu. I actually asked Sugarashi this. Or like I remember we talked about it. Apparently, Sugarashi is a merge of, what was it? Sugar and yasashi. I think it was those two words, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It's not Sugar Rush, apparently. I thought it was Sugar Rush too. Hold on, I'm trying to open this Kit Kat and it's... Oh! Thank you for subscribing! Oh! Welcome! Welcome! Hi! Hello! Ah! Kogere! Ohayo! Were you streaming today? I feel like I saw you streaming today. I don't know if it was me being... Were you playing Phasmo or something the other day? I think I saw that. Yeah, hi! Welcome! I'm trying to open this. You know what, guys? Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought of you when I thought of this when I saw your name, but I have been trying so hard to find VTubers that I can live redirect to, but it's literally the most impossible thing. No one streams at the time I stream, guys. It's pain. It's pain. It does, right? Hold on, I'm trying to eat this Kit Kat. Guy. 1.5 only. French tea for the rabbit? Good! I am glad. I just want some other stuff to fill me experience, have fun with the membership. Sugarashi, you're too nice! You're too nice! By the way, we're gonna have another memberships only game night next Friday, okay? If I forget about it, someone remind me. But redirect is basically the YouTube version of raid. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. One day you will eat the cake out. No, I will never. I would never do that to this wonderful piece of food. No, I'm gonna respect my food, okay? I respect my food. I just has a picture. Yes, it does. It does. Like apparently, once you end the stream, it it redirects you. So yeah. Hold on, I'm chewing, guys. I'm sorry. Give me a second. You bonk your chat with your. You mean Hammer-kun? Hanma-kun? Yes, I do bonk chat with it if necessary, if need be. If need be. But I don't do it unnecessarily. I'm a very fair person, alright? Here. Don't I look tall? I feel tall. I feel so tall. But I'm not really that tall. I just look tall and I feel tall. But that does not mean I am tall. Not sure about tall, but I love your fashion. Thank you! I have good fashion sense, guys. I care. I care about how I dress, okay? I care very much. I care to a great extent how I dress and how I look. Alright? It matters to me. It might not matter to a lot of people, but it matters to me. Hey, look, I'll change for you. I'll strip. Are you happy? I stripped for you. I stripped. Oh, yay! I have this too. This one's nice. This one's my say-so outfit. Whenever I stream with say-so people, I wear this. Like whenever I stream with, like when I streamed with Min for that one collab, or when I stream with Cassie and Lifu, I will wear this instead of this because it's just more say-so, and I don't wanna, you know. Is it rude to talk about other VTubers in another VTuber's chat? Technically, yes. Yes. Unless I bring it up, then yes it is. If I don't bring it up, then... If I don't bring up any other VTubers, yes, it is considered rude. It is very bad. I would say it's bad streamer or slash VTuber etiquette. But like, if I bring them up, then it's fine. You know? Yeah. Apparently that's the stream culture. And I understand why it is. Yeah. Yeah. I understand why it is. But I think it's just for them too, like to respect them as well, like the other VTubers out there. Like I don't want to just bring them up out of nowhere and start talking about them. I feel like that's a very bad thing. It's kind of like talking behind somebody else's back. You get what I mean? I really don't like doing that. Alright, I got one more chocolate to eat. That's done a lovely. Thank you. Oh my god, guys! There's a map on the back of this. I'm gonna do it. There's a maze, not a map. Hold on. A pen. But I don't have a pen. Oh, I found a pen. Alright, let's do this. So, let's see. How do I get from here? Did it go this way? This way? No, that's a dead end. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way. I made it! How does rating work on YouTube? I would say it works like... when you end the stream, it... Okay. You want me to show you guys actually? Hold on, I can just show you. I think that might make it easier. Hold on, give me a second. Let me open my Skittle packet. You hear them? Skittles! Okay, wait. Are they like M&Ms? Yeah! And my mom likes consistently. Aw, I am glad to keep you company. That is part of my job. But I also just like spending time with people. Okay, I opened my Smarties. Okay. I can show you real quick. I'm gonna make my screen a bit smaller so you guys have like a zoomed in version of this maybe. Give me a second. Okay, I hope this is big enough. If it's not big enough, I'll adjust. Okay. There we go. So that's what I see. This is my screen right now. I'm gonna try and shrink it so you guys have more. It's bigger for you guys to see. Like this. This is the YouTube studio, and it's where you do shit. So I think it's an edit, and then you go down to, was it customization? No, it's in details somewhere, isn't it? All the way down. No, that's not it. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Redirects allow you to keep. Wait, let's say redirects allow viewers to keep. Allows you to keep viewers engaged across multiple events. Add a live stream or premiere for people to watch after yours ends. So let's see. This is one of my videos. I'm not gonna show you what that is. But the thing is, other channels that are live, this is like some that I've subscribed to. But these are all upcoming. None of them are like... You have to enable it too. Like you have to allow someone to raid you and redirect to you. And I don't know, there's just no one I can redirect to because people don't have it enabled, which sucks. But yeah, I guess like once I end my stream and click this end stream button, you guys get redirected there. You know? I think that's how it works. Yeah. Yeah. But I haven't done it because there's literally nothing I can redirect to that is live right now. I only want to redirect to people who are live at the same time I am. But no one is! So... what can I do? Literally just... These are all upcoming. Ugh. Bang! Bang! Yeah. Anyway. That's what it looks like. Just thought you guys could see. Yeah. There you go. Let me go back to my regular screen. There we go. Almost. Oh, good night, Neffy. I saw my redirect your own streams. Does it? Interesting. Interesting. Nah, it's fine. I can find people on my own. It's just like I need to find people that stream at the same time I do, and that's very rare. And because I stream from my time zone, I stream up until like 3 a.m. sometimes, and it's just a really late time for a lot of people. My sleep schedule's too degen. I like Smarties. Okay. Let's see. I had 4 different chocolates. Number 1 should be... Number 1 is Smarties. I feel like that's the most worth it one because it comes in a box and there's multiple Smarties in one box, right? And it's more environmentally friendly. It's not plastic. It's cardboard. You can recycle this. I like the Smarties. That's my top one. And then after that, Kit Kat. And then after that, the coffee one. And then the last one is the Arrow one. Done. Got my tier list right there. Done. Do you not sleep? My dude, Chidano, are you okay? It's disabled. Yeah, I know it's disabled by default. It's sad. It's sad. I hope there's people that I can raid one day in the future. I need to make more friends. I don't have friends that are VTubers. I have all you Mino-dachis, but I have no friends that are YouTubers. VTubers on YouTube. I've been told that a lot of people are thinking about switching over to YouTube though, so I'm kind of happy about that. You like dark chocolate? I like dark chocolate. I like to eat 80% dark chocolate. It's really bitter for some people, but I like it. Milk chocolate. I like milk chocolate too. It can be really sweet if it's made with just condensed milk, but I like it. Flavored chocolate from Lindt? Yes. Yes, there was a sale, $1 for one chocolate, and I bought 100 in a bag. And then I got discount because I got 100, so it was only 90. It was great. You drink coffee almost every day? Not me. Could not be me. I can't do that. Chili? Nah, I don't like chili. You want to become a VTuber? Good luck. If there's any advice I can give, I will give. Oh, cute. $84. Yeah, dollar. Yeah, yeah. Ice with milk? It is kind of odd, but I cannot blame you. Cold milk seems nice. Cold milk seems very nice. You're fine. Oh my god, so many of you are gonna become VTubers? What the heck? If you guys stream at a time that I can raid you, I will. You can be an artist VTuber. Those exist. Technically, I am one too, but like I don't specifically just do art. I feel like at this point, I'm a variety streamer that is very, 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 very against horror games. That is like my biggest no. I'm willing to do other things, like I'm willing to try new games and stuff. But I would never, never subject myself to a horror game just for the sake of content, because that would damage my mental health. So, I would never do that. No horror game. I can't take it. I'm very weak when it comes to scary things. I cannot. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You have an idea? Oh, good luck. Take your time. Don't rush it. Definitely don't rush it. What games do I play? If I had to say, a lot of Nintendo. Nintendo's my favorite. I like to play Animal Crossing, Mario stuff like Mario 3D World, Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars. Did I say Mario Kart already? Luigi's Mansion 3, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I like to play Big Brain Academy when I have free time. I like to play rhythm games. I like to play Bang Dream specifically. I will try Project Sekai one day, but I haven't yet. But anyway, first, Bang Dream. I played YY Party, Groove Coaster, YY Party. I also played. Let me think. What else did I play? Pokemon. I played Pokemon Arceus. I played Shining Diamond, Shining Pearl, blah, blah, Shining Pearl, and what else? I played. Let me think. What else did I play? Oh, Tetris. I like Tetris. Puzzle games are my favorite. I love puzzle games. Things like Henry Stickmin and stuff. And There Is No Game, The Wrong Dimension. I loved those two games because they make you think. They're like puzzles. They're like escape rooms, but in 2D. And I like that a lot. Oh yeah, WarioWare is a good one. I played something similar to WarioWare on a Wii when I was really young. And it just brought back so many memories. And I love it. Fast-paced micro games. Those are great. Those are really good. What other ones are there again? Anything that's really slow, like Story of the Seasons and Stardew Valley, I do like. I don't play them often, but I do like them. And Animal Crossing has to be my favorite one for a slow game. And I really, really, really want to try otome games. So one day I really want to play an otome game. I've heard there is a cat cafe game with very hot ikemen and ikebos, and I'm like, fuck this. I need to buy that game one day, but I don't know if I should. Zelda games? No, I haven't played them. Pokemon, do I have a favorite? I like Piplup. Piplup is my favorite. At the moment, I also really like Eevee. Not the evolutions, I have to say right now, my favorite's just Eevee itself. I also like... What's the really... it's like really sparkly, big thing that looks like... has wings, that looks like a star... Stingray. Oh, Togepi and Togekiss. Those two. Yeah. Have I played Rhythm Heaven? I think I have. Yeah, Rhythm Tengoku. I've heard about it. Don't really know what it's about though. But yeah, otome games. I want to play otome games. I am a big Fujoshi. I like BL. So I really want to play an otome game. Surround myself with all of the harem. Just harem. Feel like you would have played those. See, I would have thought so too. I would have thought I would have played them too. But I don't own any. I don't know which to get. Hatofu. No, I have not played that. I have not played that. Horse games. Ooh, I've heard about those. It's like actual gambling with horses, but instead they're anime girls. I've seen one that looks like that. I don't really know what it's called, but I forgot. It sounds interesting to me. I'm not too picky with games, honestly. As long as it's not horror related, I'm good. I also love simulation games, but my PC can't handle them too well if their graphics are too high. Like, for example, oh, the cooking simulator, I can only play it if it's on my Switch. Because all the hardware encoding and stuff goes through the Switch and then just the video data gets sent to the PC. But if I played cooking simulator on my PC and streamed it, it would lag really bad. So I personally would not stream those kind of games through my PC. I wanted to play the Power Wash simulator on stream, but I think it lagged a lot when I did it privately, so I'm gonna try and think of a way to decrease the lag. My setup is actually really good already. Like, I have a very good graphics card and a very decent CPU and everything, but I don't know why, it just doesn't listen to me. I also have a lot of RAM. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I really want to play that surgeon thing with VR. I don't have a VR headset yet, but I really want one. I'm still looking for someone to commission for a 3D chibi. I want a 3D chibi so bad. So bad. Like, I really want it. Want it. Right now I have a 3600 XT, I think, is what it is for my CPU. My graphics card is a Ryzen 1 AMD. Not Ryzen, AMD is AMD. 5600 something. Yeah. So honestly, what I have is decent for a CPU and GPU, but my I think I have 36 GB or RAM, which is a lot, kind of overkill, but yeah. Hmm? I don't know. I don't know about that. Cause what do you consider a normal streamer? Oh, good morning, Andrew. Is it time for your dog walk? You spilled your coffee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go clean. Go clean. I hope you had a good morning, Andrew. I did a chocolate review, a very brief chocolate review today. It was fun. Hold on, give me a second. Almost 2,400. Oh, thank you. Can I treat you guys as like my personal ranting void for a second? It's something that happened like 2 or 3 days ago that's like been on my mind. Like, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, but it was a night that I didn't stream. I think it was Monday night or so. My uncle, who's a year older than me, my sister, 2 years older than me, and then a 15 and 13-year-old cousin. All 4 plus me, 5 of us. We spent an entire day together. I wouldn't say a day, maybe like 6 hours or so. Because my cousins and them, they came over to my house at 5, and they left very close to midnight. So we spent the entire night together. We had dinner together, we watched movies together, we talked a lot. So we didn't even have to have stuff in the background, we just kept talking. It was really fun, very loud. You know, we laughed a lot, talked about many, many, many things. And we would cuddle. You know, like I cuddled with my 15-year-old cousin. Like I leant on her. We would like link arms and stuff. Had like a nice blanket over us. It was very cozy, very comfy, very comfortable between us. It was probably one of the most softest, comfiest nights I'd ever had. And it was great. It was great. In general, it was just nice. And I'm very close with all of them. Like, I'm close with my sister, enough to allow her to talk on stream. I'm close with my 2 cousins and my uncle, who's a year older than me. So honestly, I wouldn't call him an uncle, but he is, just by relation, he is my uncle. So between us five, we're very close knit. Now there's also, I have a two 11-year-old cousins, and don't get me wrong, we're not like on bad terms or anything. No, nothing like that. They were very annoying to me in the beginning, but they've gotten much better. Enough for me to tell them that I'm a streamer, and I don't mind if they come into my chat and say hi. And they support me. They're around sometimes. They are minors, so I'm very careful whenever they're around. But they have... We're not as close as each other because last time I saw them, they were like 2 years old. And then suddenly I see them years later, and they're already preteens. So the other two, 15 and 13-year-old one though, I saw them very frequently. So I'm very close with them. Growing up, I saw them often. But the other two, the twins that are 11 years old, hardly saw them. Barely heard of them. I thought they were really, really short. Nope, they're not. They're about my height. Now they're even taller than me. Since they first came to Canada. And we've seen each other often now. Before I didn't, right? I told you, like, they were in Hong Kong, so I never really saw them. But I started to see them more often starting last September. In September, they were little shits, and I was like really annoyed with them. I thought they'd be very, very bad cousins to have. I thought that we'd never be close. But then recently, I'd say in the past couple of months, maybe like starting in the first quarter of this year, they started to be more decent human beings. Enough for me to say and tell them in confidence, I'm a streamer, and you guys are welcome to come in my chat if you'd like. And please don't tell your parents right now. I want to keep it a secret. And they have kept that promise up until this day. So they're very, very good. Now they're good. Now they don't do the shit that they used to do. I mean, sometimes they do, but we can rein them in. You know, they're kids. They're 11 years old. You'd expect some rowdiness from 11-year-olds, right? But like, I'm just not close to them as close as I am to my 15 and 13-year-old cousin. And today, during my lunch with my grandparents, they asked me, do you think one day that you will be close with them? As close as you are to the 15 and 13-year-old cousin. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen. And they asked me why. And I told them, it's because we didn't grow up together. We're not like childhood friends or anything. And I just don't know if, you know, that young childhood bond is very hard to build up. Because we had years and years and years. They need to catch up on those years and years and years. So I don't think we'll ever get to that point because I missed out on all of that. And we have really nothing to talk about. Our age gap, the generation gap, is just too big. With the 13 and 15-year-old cousins, like, it's easier to mend the gap because they have way more mature mindsets. But the twins are like, eh. So I was like, Do you... my main reason for explaining all of this to you was, do you think I'm a bad cousin for not being close to them? Like, for not trying? Because in the beginning, I thought they were little shits, and I didn't want to be close to them originally. But then they've been a little bit better, so lately we have been seeing each other, like, outside of just family gatherings. Sometimes I'll, you know, like, I don't purposefully go out of my way to text them and be like, hey guys, are you free today? You want to go shopping together? Like, I wouldn't do that. But with the 15 and 13-year-old cousins, sometimes I do. I feel like there is a great bias in the way I behave around them. But, like, thinking of our history together, I'm just so much more comfortable with the 15 and 13-year-old cousins. The other two I'm not, because I haven't known them for as long. But I feel like I should be trying to, you know? I don't know. Ah! Poke-san! Konnichiwa! Konbanwa! Bye-bye! Oh, no, but... Oh, yeah, bye-bye, club. Bye-bye. Hi, Poke-san! お昼ご飯食べた Oh. Hey, you know what? If that's what it is, then that's what it is. I'm not close to myself. That sounds normal to me. Okay. Okay. Fair. I think you've made great strides to make a relationship. Thank you! You shouldn't just because your family or anything. The age gap really doesn't help. It really doesn't. Like it's just been something that I've been thinking about for a long time. Yeah, but I don't want to be close to them just because my family tells me to. You know, I want to be close to them out of my own agency. Like I don't want to just be like, oh gosh, I forgot to ask them out too. Maybe I should text them. You know, I don't want to do that. I'd like it to be more of a natural, growing relationship with my cousins. Maybe we'll get there. I don't know. I'm sure they don't mind being this. Just be sure and then they can make you. Yeah, I hope so. That's what I've been trying to do. Cause in the past, like, I never saw them, but now that I'm seeing them more often, I think they're slowly warming up to me. With the male cousin that I have, the male twin, we talk a lot about games, PCs, like streaming culture. We can have good conversations about that kind of thing, or like keyboards too, really. So there are things I can talk to him about. I am surprised that he knows about them. He's only 11. But he knows all about like switches, keycap types, profiles for keycaps, and acrylic versus aluminum. I don't know what you want. Yeah. I feel like he's someone that I can talk to about those kind of things. Aluminum is a weird word. Aluminium. Yeah, like those kind of things. Like, but with the female cousin, I'm not as close to. My sister, I feel like she can get closer to her because she knows more about, you know, what she likes, and I think she wants to be more like my sister, who's really good at makeup, does her hair, like curls her hair, straightens her hair, you know, do that kind of thing. So, like, I don't know. Natural relationship better than the forced one. Agreed. We're not gonna get on. This is different. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, if your brain works differently than it does, what you gonna do? It's impressive for 11. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I like why would an 11-year-old know anything about computers and PCs or keyboards? Like they can't afford it. But he just has a great interest in it. I think one day he's gonna go into computer stuff. He's just into it. And then you mentioned traits. Oh, you know what? Like my cousins, they don't have drama or anything. Parents don't have drama. We're very my parents and their parents very close. We're on good terms and everything. We live very close to each other. Kind of hard to avoid them in that sense, but like I wasn't sure if me being distant was okay. Like I had doubts of whether I was behaving the right way. Because I think in the beginning, yeah, I was very reluctant because I didn't know them. And all the stories I heard about them were not always positive. So I had some kind of unconscious bias in me. And then I slowly got to know them. So there are times where I think that there's still improvement. But they're still kids, there is time. And I think I've given them time. Do you remember last year I said I would give them 3 months to improve? And then by the time I hit the 3-month mark, I was like, okay, 6 months. And it is nearing the 1-year mark now. They moved in September. It is late July. So we're closing in on the 1-year mark. And I think so far they have made a great improvement. I just hope that it gets better from here. I hope they don't go down like a bad path or anything. If you click the man over the... Yeah, that's true. Me and my cousins, the 15 and 13-year-old one, we really do click well together. We've done so many things together. But the other two, not as much, really. We've been shopping together, but that's literally about it. You never know. Yeah, you never know. Oh, hi, Ducalister. Hello. Hello. No, not those kids. No, different set of twins. Hold on, I want to finish my Smarties. There's so many. My mom... No, not my mom. Who was it? Was it my aunt? Trying to remember. It was my 15 and 13-year-old cousin's mom. She's the one that told me the orange-colored Smarties taste like oranges, like orange chocolate. So I never ate them. And then one day I was just eating Smarties like without looking, and I ate an orange one without noticing it. And I was like, she lied to me. They don't taste like oranges. There's nothing like oranges. That's such a... Why would you trick me like that? Why? They don't taste nothing like oranges. I hate oranges with a passion. You got a good relationship with your cousins. Hold on, I want to throw these away. So much chocolate. As a teenager, like a young teenager, I used to eat shit tons of these, but now I can't do that. It's too sweet. Dekinai na. Taberarenai. I too bamboozled. I got done and goofed. What do you mean my orange bias worries you? What is so worrisome about it, huh? I just hate oranges. With a passion. Chalk-like texture. What kind of Smarties are you eating? I hate oranges. Hate them. Hate citrus. I like lemon and zest and I don't know, like key lime I can enjoy, but only when it's not like the fruit, like, you know, when you spread it on stuff or like things that taste like it. I'm okay with that. Cannot handle an orange. I got chips now. Honey mustard. Milk first or cereal first? Cereal first. Hold on, guys. We're gonna do polls, okay? Hold on. This is gonna be a lot of which first. We're gonna poll this, guys. Yo, chat interaction, right? Gotta get your daily dose of interaction. Orange is yummy. 違うよ。食べられない、ほんと。小さいの時ね、多分5歳のかな。私のじいちゃんはいつもオレンジを食べてていた。なんか嫌だって。本当に嫌だ。ジュースも飲んだし、でも嫌いなんだ。本当に嫌い。できない。飲めない。永遠に食べられない。飲みたくない。But I can't lie. Don't lie. Baby vinegar. You put the bowl first, not including utensils. We're not including utensils and cutlery or plates and ceramics, alright? We're just including the food itself. Are the oranges you eat sweet or sour? Well, I don't eat oranges, so I can't tell you. Have some sweets then. Eat them. Jen, you are just another species. Who are you? This poll is happy for me, but I'm just concerned about the 27% that decided to put milk first. Alright guys, let's have this discussion. Let's go, bitches. What is your reasons for you 27% that decide to put milk before your cereal, what is your reasoning? I need reasons. Hmm. I need explanations and reasons for this treachery, please, and thank you. Now, I personally have my own reasons for cereal first, okay? I like it when I like watching the cereal float up to the top when you pour milk from the side of it. And if you pour milk first, I feel like when you put the cereal in, it splashes the milk everywhere. So I pour the milk second so it doesn't splash. And the next thing is, just because you put the milk first doesn't mean your cereal won't get soggy. Because in the end, they are both going to be covered in milk. And they're gonna mix together. So like, if you put the cereal first, it won't really change. Or if you put the milk first, it won't change how soggy your cereal is gonna be. Either way, it's gonna be covered in milk. So that's not an excuse. That's like a neutral argument, okay? And the other thing is, when you put the cereal first, it is easy to see how, like, if you're gonna put too much or too little milk. If you put the milk first and you put the cereal after, what if everything just overflows? What if the amount of cereal you're eating just is a lot less than you expected it to be because of how much milk you put in? That's a waste, right? Now imagine you put the milk first and you put cereal on top. Now for physics, because physics needs to come into play here, a lot of the time if you put very, very little cereal, the cereal will just float to the top and it won't sink to the bottom. So that means you just put a ton of milk in and very, very little cereal, and it's not worth it. But if you keep putting more cereal on top, it's just gonna keep floating up there. And if you press all of the cereal down, there's a high chance that the milk will spill if you put too much milk. So, if you put cereal first and then milk after, then your cereal will never spill. It'll never spill over. See? Physics. Because you're what? Okay, 80% of you agree with me. This is good. This is good. Good stuff, good stuff. I'ma end it there. Milk volume need more control. Yes, exactly. But also cereal I need to control. I feel like if you put cereal first, you can control how much you eat better. And if you put too much, you can easily take some away. Right? Because it's not wet yet. But if you put milk first, it's gonna get wet and you can't put it back. Like what if you accidentally spill it or the thing you put it in like pops open? Or once you put the cereal first, right? You can slowly pour the milk in until it all floats upwards and you're like, that's about right. And then you stop. Because of the amount of cereal that's in there, you never know how much milk you need. If you put milk first, you might put too much milk and you can't really pour it out because then it turns into some cereal-y milk that's sweet and it's gross. Milk is like a condiment. Yeah, so you put the cereal first. It makes sense, guys. Okay. I need to ask this question. No, actually, no, I shouldn't ask this question in a poll again because you guys are gonna fuck with me. So I'm not gonna ask it again. I refuse. Never mind. Chicky, are you okay? Oh my god. Did I really explain it that well? You're welcome. Hold on, I'm chewing. Give me a second. You missed the poll. You know what poll I'm talking about? Yeah, let me give a backstory though. I feel like this doesn't need to be a poll. But last stream, or was it a stream or two or so ago? I don't remember. I made a poll asking everybody Would Mia be a good girlfriend? Mia にはいい彼女になれる？なれる？か。That was my poll question. Will I be a good girlfriend? 私、Mia はいい彼女になるか？って言った。And the poll hath spoken, guys. The poll said the truth, and I am very happy with the truth. Look at this. 85% of you said yes. So, I feel like if I were to redo this poll, you guys are gonna fuck with me and say no. So, I'm not gonna do that. I just kept the picture. By the time can you just ask me any new person that came into the stream? Shush! Shush! Go get it. Do you think I'd be a good girlfriend? Yes? I'm gonna ask every single individual. But I think you would be. Okay, that's good enough for me. I just need to know if you think I'd be a good girlfriend, not that if I would be your girlfriend, okay? I just need to know if I'd be a good one. The more of a red flag it becomes... Sure, make it a red flag, then I need to know the answer. Go get it, thank you. That poll was flip. Exactly! Right? If I asked that again, it would flip. It would flip. 18% just wanted to mess. Thank you. That means it's a good thing. Okay, that means I'm gonna be a good one. You holding the hammer play. Good answer. I appreciate that answer. Oh wait. I forgot to tell you guys a story. I cannot believe I forgot this. Okay. There was a night that I think it was 2 nights ago. Was it 2 nights ago? Or... I don't remember if it was last night or it was the night before. No, it was last night. I take it back. It was last night. I think. Maybe wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I went out for K barbecue. Very, very expensive Korean barbecue. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I ever tell you guys about that? But no, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I went to the K barbecue thing, and I was sitting at a table for 6. It was me, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, and the twins, the 11-year-old twins. It was their family plus me and my sister at one table. Table next to us had a family of 3. It was 2 parents and then 1 kid who was 12 years old. And then my parents on the other side of that table. And then behind me was another table of 6 where it was the harpist, Prick, the twins that followed the harpist, Prick, and their parents. So we all had tables of 6. And I was sitting in the far corner, but I still was able to hear my parents next to me talking. Oh, hi, Edwin. Hi, Greg. Hello. So yeah, I was on the side, in the corner. Parents were talking, and one of them, there was a 12-year-old there. Her dad. I call him Uncle Phil, but he was talking to my mom about me, and was asking, "Has Mia found a boyfriend yet? Is Mia interested in anybody? Do you know what their type is?" And my mom said no to all of them. And my Uncle Phil, he was like, "Do you think they're like, going around just like jumping between guys and playing with guys and stuff like that?" And my mom was like, "No. My daughters are not those kind of people." And I was like, I heard my name? and then that Uncle Phil looked at me and was like, "Don't worry about it." And then I looked at my mom and she's like, "They're just wondering if you're dating anybody." And I was like, No, I'm single Pringle." And they were like, "But are you interested in anybody? Is there anyone you want to hang out with, or anybody you think you'll introduce to us one day?" I was like, No. And my Uncle Phil was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes." And then he looked at my sister, like Stargate. And she was like, No, I'm good. Nope, 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 nope. And because I'm at this table with my 11-year-old cousins across from me, and then my uncle and aunt, like their parents, also at the same table, they kept nudging us, like, "Hey, are you sure about that? Like, are you sure? Are you sure? Sure? Like, is there no one you're interested in? Like, what kind of stuff do you like? And you know, what kind of type of guy you like?" And I was like, "I don't fuck." Then I'll introduce you to someone. Yes, 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 yes. I was about to get there. Yeah, that line came up, and I very politely declined. I did not want to do that. Well, if you need someone to pretend to be your boyfriend, you can just point to the entirety of your chat. I could. I very much could. Guys, give me your cringiest pretend boyfriend line. Imagine if you were my pretend boyfriend. Okay. I'm gonna put this into an in-case scenario, case study kind of scenario thing. All right. If I had, like, if there was someone who was trying very hard to hit on me, but I said no, and the only way out of it was to say, "I need a fake boyfriend, please help me." What would you type to me in a text message to save me from this person trying to be my boyfriend? Hmm? What would you write as a fake boyfriend? What would you say? Be the most protective fake boyfriend there is. What would you say? I feel like if it were me, I'd just be like, "Back off, bitch." I don't know what else I would say. Like, maybe I'd be a terrible boyfriend. I don't know. What would you say? Do you think you would go with the polite route? As a fake boyfriend, would you go the polite route? Like, "Please stop hitting on my in bracket fake girlfriend." Anita, that's a good one. That is a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. That's a good line. Join the membership. That's another good one. Yes. I like these lines. I'm her dad. Oh my god, hi daddy. Now I know how your brains think. I see. I don't know. I think if I had to be someone's fake girlfriend, which I have done, but if I had to do it, then I think I would go with the polite route for some people, depending on how serious it is. But if it's like a very harsh situation, I would swear a lot in that text message or like in a fake call and be like, "Back up, bitch." Oh, so you're a pet name kind of person. I see. I see. Constructive response? I think that's how it would be if it was a very calm situation that I feel like I could handle in person. If it was in person that I had to act like someone's fake girlfriend, I would go for the most brattiest, sassiest way of behaving I possibly could, and just be very handsy. if I had to, if I had to act as someone's fake girlfriend to help a friend out, you know, I personally would be the most handsy person. I would like wrap my hands around their waist, hold their hand, hold their arm, like, uh, you know, I would just do what I possibly can to stick to their side and flirt with them. That is how I would get someone to back away. You know, I'd use a shit ton of pet names and be all flirty and like make my voice kind of go like, you know, you know what I mean? I'm not at your levels of Kusugaki to think of a response. You know, I've had practice. Oh my god, dude, that is one of the most polite things I've heard. What the heck? I will recommend you to do it. Oh my god. Gonna go egg up. 애교할 수 없어. 그런 거 하지 마. Oh my god, Andrew, now, not the feed. Finita, why'd you just turn Australian? Why are you Australian for some reason? There's no planets. Oh, you guys just trying to protect me. This is how far you go. I see. I see. It is not a 거짓말. It is not a 거짓말. No. It is not a 거짓말. No. No. I am telling the truth. I has no ego. I just call you. Yeah. You know what? Oh my god, I have a story. I have a story about me and Reina in university. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember it. I think I talked about this before on stream. I don't know. I had a situation around my 3rd year of uni, and Reina was there to swoop in and save me. It was, I think I was lining up for something, and there were some people behind me, so I just kept texting Reina. Like, I was looking down at my phone, didn't want to look at them, look at the people behind me, and I just texted Reina for like 15 minutes, just going like, oh my god, there's people behind me. They were people that bullied me a lot 1st and 2nd year of uni. So I'd be like, help, they're right behind me. What do I do? Should I act like I'm not there? Or like, should I act like I don't notice them or don't hear them? Like, what do I do? Help. So the whole entire time, Reina kept me company. She kept sending stickers. And we were just like complaining. I was complaining about them, and she just kept going like, calm down, you're okay. Just you know, keep looking at your phone, you're fine. And then there came a point where one of the girls, she swung her arm around me into this choking grip, and she stared down at my phone, and she tried to look at my text messages. And at the time, Reina like spammed a shit ton of of like stickers just to hide our messages at the right moment. And I turned around to see all the people behind me, and they were all the people that bullied me for 2nd year. And I could see the girl who had me in this choking hole around my neck. She looked at them, and one of the bullies was like, did you see her text messages? Does she have a boyfriend? Is that who she was texting? And then the girl who was holding me in a choking like hold, she was like, no, I didn't get to see. And they were just mouthing it to each other, but because I'm shorter, I could just like look up and like look across the room to see them talk to each other, like mouth to each other. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? But thanks to Reina, I was able to avoid them for as long as possible. And I had to tell Reina thank you at the end that she spammed a shit ton of those stickers, because without it, the person who had me in this choking hold would have seen me shit talk them so much. So thanks to Reina, I survived. It is weird, right? Yeah. This was in uni? Yes. Wasn't uni. And I feel like that's something that really shouldn't happen among adults when you're in university, but I guess some people are just incredibly immature. So, yes, thank you. Thank you to Reina. Yes. Yes. Hats off. Bow. Yes. Reina saved me a lot in high school and in university. So, bless her soul. Bless her soul. And it was her and another friend really that helped me get through uni. And oh my god, okay. There was one time, I think it was the end of 2nd year, and we all had finals. I had my last finals of the year last compared to Reina and this one other friend. So both of them were done first, and I finished last. But on that last day, they were like, we should come pick you up, and then we can like chill and hang out and celebrate together. And I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. And then Reina was like, we gotta... I think it was Reina who said this. That she wanted to show up and basically just be very petty in front of the people who bullied me. Because right after exams, they always like to stay behind and talk about answers and things like that. So Reina was like, we're gonna go there dressed up as fuck. We're gonna come by and act as if we're incredibly close. I mean, we are, but like, she was just gonna flaunt it in front of all these people, and I was like, dude, you don't have to do that. But she was like, yes. Oh yeah, I remember that. The pretend to be drunk. and I remember the other friend of ours, because we're like a trio. That third friend was like, "You're going so far just for this one thing. Like it's after exams. Mia's gonna be dead tired and stuff." Then Reina was like, "Bitch, I'ma do this." So I remember after the exam, I looked like shit. I had glasses on, no makeup. I was wearing the comfiest clothes I could possibly find. But then Reina struts in, like wearing this nice trench coat. She's got like nice red lipstick on, eyeliner all done, foundation on, fancy, nice handbag that's made of leather and is black. I remember this so clearly. She was wearing these nice boots that like go just below her knees. And I was like, dude, why do you look like you belong in a magazine? And then I'm standing right next to her like a tiny little... I'm like a tiny little shit. But then she starts flaunting herself with the third friend of mine. Third friend of mine was actually a bit more toned down, but Reina was like, "I am here to slay." I was feeling, but I know you were feeling petty. I feel like only you would feel that petty for me, you know? Yeah, I remember that so well, and it was one of the best days because I remember seeing the bullies' faces just kind of go like, "You knew someone like that?" And I'm like, yes, this my best friend. None of y'all can replace her. It was amazing. I remember that so much. Ah, Reina was one of the peoples who introduced me to someone that I got to act like my fake boyfriend. Yeah, yeah. There's a friend I had in third year university, I think, the third or fourth. I feel like it was one of the two. And he came by to pick me up because it was my birthday or something. I think I told this story, but he picked me up after class on my birthday to give me some food as like a birthday present. And it was a class that all the bullies I had were also in together. Like we were still together. Yeah, it was third year, right? Yeah, okay, I remember correctly. And I texted him like, "Yeah, I'm in this building in this room. Like, you can wait outside." So he did, and then I went outside, and all the friends were staring at me. And I told said friend over text like, "I'm gonna act as if I'm really close to you, and do as much skinship as I possibly can. Are you okay with that?" And he's like, "Yeah. It's cool, it's cool." So I was like, "Okay, nice, thank you." So I did all the skinshipy shit, and then all my bullies behind me were just staring, and they're like, "Me, is that your boyfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." And then we just walked away. And then I could hear them staring and talking, and I was like, "Ah, bitch." It was a fun time. It was a fun time for me to be able to get back at people like that. I just think I was feeling very petty. But yeah, that was me. Gremlin mode activated. You know what? I feel like I only started acting more like a gremlin in university. In high school, I feel like I was less gremlin. In high school, I think I was so stressed about getting into university that I didn't have much gremlin time. It was very satisfying. It was so satisfying. I feel like it was satisfying for you too. You wish you could do that? It is difficult. I feel like the only way you can be all gremlin-y and be petty at the same time is if you're motivated to do so. Sounds very fun. It was fun. It was so fun to be able to just shock people like that because they underestimated me, undermined me so much. They're like, "Mia's never gonna get this boyfriend. She had a crush on this person. She's never gonna be able to get with them. Mia's not that smart. She doesn't study as, she doesn't look like she's very smart. You know, she's so focused on like makeup and outfits, and she doesn't even dress properly for practical classes because she doesn't wear sports outfits and she doesn't wear Adidas." Nah, look at me, bitch. There were many things that I did that they just did not understand, or they did not approve, but I got through it. I got through it. And I feel like the only reason I got through it is because I had Reina, I had that other third friend, and I had another friend that I texted so often, even though she lives in the UK. Despite the time zone difference, we kept talking. Like, we would talk so much. Even during class, I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm in lecture. What you doing right now?" And then she'd be like, "I'm having lunch right now." Even though for me it was only like 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, I loved being. I feel like that's the main reason why I'm so good with talking to people online. Like I'm not too wary, but um, it's because of me texting all of them for so long that even though I didn't see them in person, it felt like I did. So bless them. Was very nice to have them around in my third year, and I think if they weren't around, I probably would have just plummeted. It was not a fun time, but then I ended up finding a really nice friend group in uni, so they're happy for me. I know that much. I know that much. Oh my god, guys, I have a question. I'm going to a cottage next month on the 15th. I believe it is the 15th, and I don't know what to bring. Like, what do you bring to places like that? Like, do you? I'm going with the university friends. I can't go with Reina, unfortunately. I want to go one day. We keep saying we're gonna go on a trip somewhere, but we never have. And like, I don't know what to bring to a cottage. Do you bring like? Do you bring swimsuits? Mosquito repellent, probably. Do I have to bring my own pillow? Like, how many sets of underwear? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I agree. I agree. If I think like if my eczema, if it didn't flare up as bad as it did like 2 years ago, and it took me forever to recover, I don't think I would have become a VTuber because I didn't discover them until then. Bug repellent. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Is it cold up there, or I don't even know if it's up. I think it's west, but like I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Is it gonna be cold, hot, warm, windy, rainy? I don't know. Always colder at night? Okay. Toilet paper? You know what? Yeah, makes sense. I'll let you know from my camping experience. Okay. I will. I will. Out in? What? Eh? But toilet paper. Let me go back to the toilet paper. Do cottages not have toilet paper? My friend owns the cottage. I would assume they have toilet paper in the cottage. I don't know how big it is. As far as I know, there's a few things we need to figure out still, like sleeping arrangements. There are two couples that are coming, and then there's me, and then another female who's single. I believe we're gonna, bunk together or something. And then there's, including the couples, males. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe there's 5 males and then 4 girls, including myself. So I don't know what the sleeping arrangement's gonna be like. I don't know how many rooms there are. I'm thinking maybe I'll just take the couch. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What do you mean a hotel that didn't have to? What? Oh, only a weekend. We're not going for very long. Just one weekend. Maybe like a... we're gonna leave Friday night and then come back Sunday night. Yeah. Oh, that's smart, Churchy. Yeah. But I feel like hotels always have them. No, there's never been a hotel that didn't have toilet paper that I've been to. Better safe than sorry. Fair. Fair. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't fish. I don't swim in anywhere besides a pool. I like to kayak and canoe, but I don't know if that's possible at the cottage that my friend has. And I know they have a speed boat, some kind of boat, like a yacht or something. So I'm gonna guess I need to bring a swimsuit. At the very least, I need a swimsuit and something to put over the swimsuit, like a jacket of some sort, or something UV repellent-y. Maybe I'll just bring a cardigan. I don't know. I don't know what to bring. Like, I'm so confused. I also need to work out a shit ton, as far as I know. Do I get motion sickness? Yeah, I need to get medication for motion sickness. I don't know if it's just nausea, but definitely motion sickness. Yeah. I'm excited to go though. I've never been on a tiny boat like that with friends. Jet ski? No. But I know how to wakeboard. I've tried wakeboarding. It takes a lot of strength to stand up and go over waves and stuff. But it's fun. I've also been on a banana boat. That's fun. I try really hard not to fall off. I went to Malaysia. And Bali. Yeah. In Thailand. Thailand too. Kayaking is fun. It is very fun. I never tip over. I remember trying to help somebody who tipped over. And it takes effort. I think I need to bring extra sets of underwear. Like, will you be hiking? Oh, that's true. I'm gonna bring my Switch. Hopefully I get to stay indoors and play my Switch. I don't want to be outdoors all the time. If it's too hot, my skin will react. So I gotta go indoors. I also gotta make sure my swimsuit still fits just in case. But yeah, I want to bring my Switch and my iPad and I don't know, just chill. I don't want to sunbathe or anything like that. I feel like that's such a boring activity. Like, if I'm gonna be out there, I want to be doing something fun, not like just sitting. Sunscreen? Of course I'll bring sunscreen. Bring shit ton of sunscreen. How could I not bring sunscreen? Sunburn no good. Sunburn really no good. Gotta make sure I bring a hat. Oh, a hat. A hat. Gotta bring a hat. It'll be fun speaking for a vast new area. That is true. I haven't been to many places in Canada. I've been to a lot of places outside of Canada. Not in Canada. I've been to Quebec twice. 3 times. I'd say 3 times actually. I don't know. I've been to a lot of a decent amount of places. just not in Canada. And I don't know. Maybe a sombrero. Why would I take that? I was just gonna bring a cap. I need to pack light and small. I think I might. I don't want to bring a suitcase. I might just bring a duffel bag. It's only 2 days. I mean, like what? What do I need? Some slippers, like flip flops, sneakers, like old sneakers, not pretty ones. Nice outfit. I don't know. Liking playing in water. Barbecue? Barbecue! Yeah. Gotta remember about the barbecue. Oh, I need to buy some crop tops and shorts. Crop tops and shorts. Definitely need more of those. Maybe I'll go shopping for them tomorrow. Crop tops and shorts. Great necessities. Yes. I need to find a crop top that's a bit tighter. So, yeah. Because the ones I have right now are too loose on me. I need to get something tight. And then BBQ? BBQ! Oh my god, do you guys have a favorite barbecue thing? I love beef. I love beef. Probably jeans if you're gonna go hiking. I don't wanna go hiking though. I don't wanna hike. I wanna sit. I don't wanna move. Sit, stay. Like a doggo. What day is it tomorrow? Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. What should I do tomorrow night? Can't believe... What? Can't be Friday already. Is it really that late in the week? Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, it's Friday. Oh my. Maybe I'll do an afternoon stream tomorrow. Oh my god, imagine morning with Mia. Morning Mia cannot happen. Wait a second, hold up. I promised I would do a morning stream, remember? That was my goal for the month. one morning stream. Guys, if I don't do it tomorrow, if I don't do it Friday morning, I'm never gonna do it because I'm busy this weekend in the... Oh, man. Oh, I guess tomorrow there's gonna be a morning stream. Although I don't know what it'll be. Guys. Guys, why did I fucked up? I done did good. I love morning me if I'm up in time. What if I'm not up in time? Missing one is okay. No, 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 it's not okay. It is not okay. What's that in JP times? Probably like... I'd say 10:30 a.m. equals 11:30 p.m. But I just want to do something in the morning. It might be an art stream. I might just have breakfast with you guys. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, multiple meetings in the morning. It's okay. I'll do a morning stream next month too. But I really should be doing at least one morning stream. What time is it for me? 1:23 a.m. It says up there in the left corner. Top left corner. Yeah. It's 1:23. I mean, I should be going to bed sooner and sooner anyway. If I sleep now, I can still make it in time for a morning stream. We can drive, we can not drive. I can be there when you drive, Tricky. What's considered morning for you? AM. Just AM. I think I could do like a drawing stream. I could do just a chatting stream again to catch up on more stuff. I could do mini karaoke. I could do some breakfast eating thing. I could do... Oh, Animal Crossing in the morning. Yeah. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while, so we can catch up on Animal Crossing tomorrow. Or, I don't know. There's endless things we could do. You're an hour ahead of me. Oh, cooking with me. I'm gonna burn something in the morning. No, I don't cook in the morning. But I should do something in the morning. Animal Crossing sounds like such a... Okay. Draw, chat, or AC? I think we'll chat so I get some time to wake up. And then depending on how that goes, we'll draw or AC. Okay? How's that? I think that's a plan. That's a plan, right? I do not know when I'm gonna schedule it for. But when I wake up, I'll schedule it and then you'll know. Or maybe I should schedule it tonight before I go to bed. And that way I'll definitely wake up for it. Because I cannot... You know, it'll be scheduled. I need to wake up for a scheduled stream. Maybe, yeah, I'll schedule it right after this stream. Yeah. Yeah. And then you guys get to hear me when I wake up in the morning. Cereal and then milk with me. Yo guys, yes. Yes, we can eat some cereal together. Amazing. Wonderful. Oh, hold on. I think someone went downstairs to get some snacks. Okay. Yeah, we'll wake up together. How's that? Okay. Okay. I'll go sleep now and then I'll go schedule the stream and then sleep and then we'll have some cereal together tomorrow morning. Yeah? How's that sound? I'll try and wake up in time. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up in time. But we'll do something. The second I wake up, I'm a stream. I'll end the night with a stream and wake up with the stream. Wow. It means that I hope you sleep nice. Thank you. What? You had an accent on my name. That's cute. I will stream as early as I possibly can. I'm gonna schedule the stream for probably like 10:30. Yeah. I'll brush my teeth with you guys and everything. How's that? Wonderful? Sounds great? Okay. じゃあ、8時間後でまた配信する。私の朝で、動画配信する。 私の朝は日本の夜だから多分10時間夜日本で配信する。Oh, cannot believe I'm signing myself up for this. But I promised I would. So I will keep my promise. Okay? 8 or 9 hours later. Maybe 10. I don't know. I will do something in the morning. I really should fix my sleep schedule anyway, so. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Edwin. Thank you. I guess if I do something in the morning, that means I'll definitely have enough time to do something at night. So, yeah. Let's see how things go tomorrow. Okay? じゃあ、また明日。みんな、お疲れ様です。I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay? Okay. Good night, everybody. I will see you all. Bye-bye. 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 You'll definitely be up for the stream. Fix all of your sleep schedules with me, alright? Bye, everybody. 9時間後で出会おうね。よし。私の朝配信するわー。よーし。Bye bye, everybody. Bye. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. もう見えないで。Bye. Make sure you come to the stream tomorrow. Okay, if you don't come, I'm gonna be angry. Come to the stream tomorrow, yeah? 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 Okay. Midnight. そうだね。オケさんの midnight. よし。バイバイ。お疲れ様です。また明日。朝で出会おう。おやすみなさい。バイ。もう見ないでー。